Hello friends, in this video tutorial we are going to learn how can we crop image, and then after save crop image into MySQL database by using jQuery Croppie plugin with PHP and Ajax. We have already seen how to crop image by using image crop plugin, and upload into folder using PHP script with Ajax. But there are many viewers has requested us to how to store crop image into database. So, here we have make this video tutorial, in which we will use image crop JavaScript plugin. By using this plugin we can crop image, and after crop image we will store that crop image into MySQL database using PHP with Ajax. There are many benefits of storing images into database. First benefits is it reduce image load time, and this type of image is not cache in browsers, so there are many web developers store image in database. Now let's start discussing this topic. So this is our testing database. And in this database we have one images table with two table column. First column is primary key with integer data type, and second is images column with long blob data type. In this column we will store images in binary format. So this is our working folder. And in this folder we have already download Croppie Plugin JavaScript file, and style sheet file. This is our index page, and on this page we have already included jQuery, and Bootstrap library URL, and we have also included Croppie plugin file also. Here we have use Bootstrap panel, and we have already write code for that, so under this Bootstrap panel we have to define input file tag. So for this here we have write input type is equal to file with attribute name, and ID is equal to insert image. When we have select image from this file tag, then Bootstrap modal will be pop up. And under that modal we can see selected image with activated Croppie plugin. So we can zoom image, and by using this plugin we can crop image in define width and height, and lastly we have to click on button, so image will be crop, and after this store in database. Before this we have defined division tag with attribute ID is equal to store image. Under this tag we will display all crop image from database using PHP script with Ajax. This is simple Bootstrap modal with attribute ID is equal to insert image modal. We have already write code for this modal. So here we have not discussed how to make Bootstrap modal. This modal will be pop up when we have select image from input file tag. Under this modal we have to define one division tag with attribute ID is equal to image demo. Under this division tag we will load Croppie plugin for crop image. So under this tag we can crop image by using Croppie plugin with define width and height. For final crop, and insert image action here we have defined button. For this we have write button tag with class is equal to crop image with text crop and insert image. By click on this button we can crop, and store selected image without refresh of web page. Now we have moved to write jQuery code for Initialized Croppie plugin, so here we have write $image crop variable is equal to with division tag ID image demo with Croppie method. This Croppie method will initialize Croppie plugin on division tag image demo tag, and whole definition store into $image crop variable. Under this method first we have write enable EXIF option set to true. This option will enable EXIF orientation reading. Below this we have write viewport option. Under this option we can define inner container of the Croppie, and it display visible part of the image. Under this option first we have set width with value 200, and height also set to 200, and type set to square. So here we have set the height and width of the viewport, which is visible part of image, and it is in square format. Here we can also use circle format also. But here we have used square format type. Now we have write boundary option, and this option define the outer container of the cropper. Under this option we have set width to 300, and height set to 300, this is the size of outer part of cropper container. After initialize of Croppie plugin on web page load, now we want to display selected image under this image demo division tag. So here we have write $with file tag ID insert image with on method, so when we have select image then this code will execute. Under this first we have write reader variable is equal to new file reader class. This is used for capture the file information. Below this we have write reader.onload method is equal to function with event argument, so when we have select image, then this class will load for capture file information. Under this we have write $image crop variable.croppie method with bind method. This is for bind an image to Croppie and it will load image, and Croppie plugin has been initialized on image. Under this bind method we have write URL option, which is image URL get from event.target.result. If image URL has been get, then it will call this then callback function, and under this function we have write console.log with this message. Now here we have write reader.read as data URL, and under this we have write this .file 0 index. This method is used to read the contents of selected image file. This way we can display selected image under image demo division tag by initialization of Croppie plugin on that image. Lastly we want to pop up modal. So we have write $with modal ID insert image modal with modal method, and under this we have write show. This code will pop up modal on web page. Now we have check output of this code is working or not, so we have save this code, and check output in browser. So friends, when page has been load into browser, so we can see input file tag with message like select profile image on web page. So we have select profile image. After selecting of profile image, bootstrap modal has been pop up on web page. Under modal we can see selected image with Croppie plugin initialization. So here we can zoom image by dragging the circle. So here we can simply zoom image, and we can crop image with this selected portion of image. Here we can also see crop and insert image button. By clicking on this button we can crop selected part of image, and that crop image will be stored into database. For this here we have write $with button class crop image with on method, and under this we have write click event, so when we have click on button this code will execute. Under this first we have write $image crop variable with Croppie method, and under this we have write result method. By using this method we can get crop image. Under this method we have write type option set to canvas. This option define the type of crop image. In second option we have write size, and here we have write viewport. Here we have defined the size of cropped image which will be size of viewport. Now we have write then with callback function. This function will return cropped image which can be fetched from this function response argument. Under this function we have start write Ajax request for store cropped image into database by using PHP script. So in Ajax we have first write URL option set to insert.php, here we have send request to this URL. In second option we have write type for send data to the server, so here we have use post type for send data to the server. In third option we have write data option, and under this option we can define which data we want send to server, so here we have write image variable, and this value get from function response argument, which will be cropped image. Lastly we have write success callback function, and this function has been called if request completed successfully, and this function will receive data from server. Under this function we have write $with modal ID insert image modal with modal method, and under this we have write hide. This code will hide modal. After this we have write alert statement with data variable. It will pop up message on web page. Now we have moved to write PHP code, so for this we have go to database connection.php file, and here we have write $connect variable is equal to new to class object. With 3 argument, in first argument we have write MySQL host set to localhost, and database name set to testing, username set to root, and password set to blank. After making database connection, now we have go to insert.php for store crop image into MySQL database, so on this page we have write if statement, and under condition we have write is set function with $post image variable. If this variable value is set then it will execute if block of code, and under this block we have write include statement with database connection.php file. This code will make database connection on this page. Now we have write $data variable is equal to $post image variable. Here in this $post image variable will receive cropped image in base64 encoded format, and here we have store into $data variable. Here we can see image will be converted into this encoded format, and from this format we want to remove this, and get only encode string only. So here we have write $image array1 is equal to explode function 2 argument like semicolon, and $data variable. This code will make an array from string by using this explode function, and store into this $image array1 variable. After this we have again write $image array2 variable is equal to explode function with 2 argument like comma, and $image array1 variable with 1 index. Here in $image array1 variable with 1 index, we have store string with start from base 64 comma, because above we have convert string to array by using explode function with semicolon as string delimiter. Same way here we have also convert string to array by using explode function with comma string delimiter, and here we can get only encoded string with semicolon and comma. Now we have write $data variable is equal to base 64 decode function, and under this we have write $image array2 variable with 1 index. Under this variable we have store only string without semicolon and comma, and this function will decodes data encode with MIME base 64. Below this we have write $image name variable is equal to time function with PNG extension. This code will generate new unique name, and store into this $image name variable. Now we have write file put contents function with 2 argument. In file name argument we have write $image name variable, and in data argument we have write $data variable. This function will write a string which we have store in $data variable, and make file which we have specified under $image name variable. Now we have write $image file variable is equal to add slashes function with 1 argument like file get contents with 1 argument, like $image name variable. Here $image name variable is a image file store in working folder, and by using file get contents function, it will reads file into string, and by using add slashes function it will put slashes, and store into $image file variable. After this we have write $query variable is equal to insert into images table, with column images with values $image file. This is our insert query for insert image into MySQL database. Below this we have write $statement variable is equal to $connect variable with prepare statement. Under this we have write $query variable, it will make query for execution. For execute query we have write if statement, and under condition we have write $statement variable with execute method, it will execute query. If query successfully run then it will execute if block of code. Under this block we have write echo statement with message like image save into database. Once image has been stored into MySQL database, now we want to remove image from working folder which has been created. For this we have write unlink function. Under this function we have write $image name variable. This function will remove image from working folder. Now we have check output in browser. So earlier we have seen when we have select image, and after selecting of image bootstrap modal has been pop up, and under modal we can see selected image with initialization of Croppie plugin. Here we can zoom image also, and here on image visible part of image is a viewport, we can crop image under this specified size. Here we can see crop and insert button. By clicking on this button, it will crop, and insert image, so here we have click on this button, After click on Crop and Insert button, Modal has been hide, and it will pop up success message on web page. Now we want to display crop image from database. For this we have go to index page jQuery code, and make load images function. This function will fetch images from Mysql Database, and display under division tag with ID store image tag. Under this function we have write Ajax request. Under this we have write first option URL set to fetch images.php. Here we have send request to page. After this we have write success callback function. This function has been called if request completed successfully, and it will display images on web page. Under this function we have write $with division tag ID store image with HTML method. Under this method we have write data variable. It will display images under this tag. Now we have go to fetch images.php file, and here we have write include statement with database connection.php file. It will make database connection on this page. After this we have write $query variable is equal to select star from images table order by image ID in descending order. Below this we have write $statement variable is equal to $connect variable with prepare statement. Under this we have write $query variable. It will make query for execution. For execute query, we have write if statement, and under condition we have write $statement variable with execute method. If query successfully run, then it will execute if block of code. Under this block we have write $result variable is equal to $statement variable with fetch all method. This method return query execution result, which has been stored under $result variable. After this we have write for each loop, and under condition we have write $result variable as $row variable. By using this loop, it will fetch data from $result variable. Under this loop we have write $output variable, and in this variable we have append this HTML code. Between this code we want to display images. For this we have write image tag with attribute source is equal to data :image /jpeg base 64, base 64 encode function. Under this function we have write $row images variable. Here base 64 encode function will encode binary data, and convert that data to image, and we can view on web page. For send this data to Ajax request, we have write echo statement with $output variable. This data will be sent to Ajax request. Now we have go to index page, and here we have called this load images function. So when page has been load into browser, this function has been called, and it will display latest crop images on web page from Mysql Database. Same way this function has been called under this crop button click event function. So when click on crop and insert button, then image will be crop and store into database. From database image will be display on web page. Now friends, we have refresh web page. After refresh of web page, we can see images below input file tag, because when page has been load, it called load images function, which fetch images from Mysql Database, and display on web page. Now we want to crop image, and store in database, so we have select new image. After selecting image, Modal has been pop up. Now here in Modal we have zoom image, and set how much image we want to crop. Now we have click on crop, and insert button. After click on button, image store success message on web page pop up, and below we can see latest crop image has been display on web page from database. So, this way we can crop image by using Croppie JavaScript plugin, and after crop image we have store into database by using PHP script with Ajax. If you have any query or input regarding this video tutorial, please comment your query or input in comment box, or if you like this video tutorial please share with your friends, or even you can also share on social media also. If you want to get more update regarding our video tutorial, please subscribe our YouTube channel for get more update regarding release of future video. Lastly, keep watching our YouTube channel. Thanks for watching this video tutorial.